on 10 News, there is a new player in the foodie world, and it sits right across our border. And now more than ever, food critics and enthusiasts have their sights set on Tijuana.
That's right. So we sent our 10 News anchor Brian Schlonsky into Mexico to meet the chefs and major players behind the TJ food renaissance.
With words like innovative and gourmet being thrown around, you know this place is starting to become a food mecca. But before I got here, I never really realized what food meant to Tijuana. Oh, by the way, that is where the Caesar salad was invented.
Good food doesn't just feed your stomach. It feeds your soul. But this ain't LA, and it's not San Diego either.
We have lamb, we have pork.
This is Tijuana, Mexico, a place with a stereotype for good tacos. Oh, they still do that here.
First we grill the octopus and marinate it so it gets kind of crispy on the grill.
In fact, Oso Campos and his hotspot Cocopelli do it so well, new restaurants in major U.S. cities have come calling for his help.
When they first wanted to open, they liked the idea of like authentic Tijuana tacos, so they asked me to come and make the menu for them.
Octopus in a taco is a must-try.
But these days, tacos are just the beginning. Read the headlines. The New York Times even putting Tijuana as a top destination in 2017. What's happening here is a culinary renaissance.
The food scene and the wine scene in Baja California changed it all.
Giovanni Bracea calls it a movement. He's the chef at Humo, a popular spot inside what's basically a hipster food truck park. Here, they're starting to get tourists from all over the world.
It just gives you the chills. It gave me the chills right now. Honestly, it does.
But it wasn't always this way. It was once impossible to think Tijuana and not think of the violence, drugs, and kidnappings. But food is not only making it possible, it's giving the city a new identity.
We don't have the best reputation, I guess. Honestly, sadly so. But it's changing, and we're helping it change.
Nowhere is that more evident than upscale Mission 19.
Inside these kitchen doors, there's important work being done. No, I'm not talking about the cooking. They are rehabbing the image of this city with the dishes they create.
Don't believe me? Take it from food god Anthony Bourdain himself when asked the best spot in San Diego.
Really fine restaurants. I personally would drive over to Tijuana and go to. There's a bunch. I'd go to Mission 19, Javier Plasencia's place.
Javier Plasencia is one of the world's top chefs. His restaurant at the center of Tijuana's reinvention. But even with the progress, the people who live and work here know the city will face more challenges. But once you've tried the food, you'll believe what they believe. Right now, it's their food that's feeding the city's soul.
It's going to change the way you think about Tijuana, and the way you think about Baja California, and the way you think about Mexico.
In Mexico, Brian Schlonsky, 10 News.
We knew we loved the tacos. Now there's so much more to try.
And you've interviewed Anthony Bourdain. That's high praise for Tijuana coming from him.
He certainly knows his food, as we all know, a celebrity chef, and has traveled the world. And he also knows good food for the right price,
right,
which is always even better, isn't
that
it?
is even better. All right. If you are nervous about traveling through Tijuana alone, or you don't know what to do with your car, there are tours to get you to those restaurants.
And you can park on the U.S. side of the border and then just ride over. We have posted a list of those tours on 10news.com.